Hi there, Brianne Johnson here, and today we're making DIY jars for Christmas gifts. They're gonna have all sorts of vegan food in them, ranging from super simple recipes that anyone can get right to a little bit more complicated if you wanna make something maybe a little bit more fancy. Our first recipe is going to be vegan chocolate dip pretzels. These are super simple and easy to make, and they're definitely a crowd pleaser. What you'll need to get started: vegan pretzels, vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips, about a cup, about a tablespoon of vegan butter, a small jar and a lid with some tissue paper or wrapping paper. So first we're gonna melt the vegan butter on a low temperature in a pot, and then once it's melted we'll add in the chocolate. I also like to have my marble cutting board that's been in the freezer on hand, ready to go. Now this is cooking on the lowest temperature. If you have a fire burner, make sure it's on the absolute lowest it can be. Now all we have to do is dip the pretzels in the chocolate and place them on the frozen marble board. Next we're going to refrigerate the chocolate covered pretzels to help them solidify. This next one is super simple, probably the easiest of them all. It's just hot cocoa in a jar. So for this you will need a cute little jar with a hint of wrapping paper, vegan hot cocoa, vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips, and vegan marshmallows. This is so simple, I'm just gonna assemble it right here. Start with the layer of the vegan hot cocoa on the bottom. You want to fill it up about less than halfway. Whoops, I am spilling. Clean that really quick. And you could go ahead and put the layer of chocolate chips on there for extra chocolatey goodness for your friends, and the layer of mallows. And there you have it. Easy hot cocoa for your friends. If you want to get really fancy, you can add some crushed candy cane in there as well. Next, I'm going to make a homemade vegan granola. This is really impressive whenever you can make something that's homemade for friends. I think they really appreciate it, especially during this holiday season. And it's really delicious over things like you could make a coconut yogurt parfait, or you could eat it as like a plain cereal or just as a snack as well. And people will love it. Here's what you'll need to get started. 1.5 cups of plain oats, half a cup of unsweetened coconut flakes, half a cup of almond slivers, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, half a cup of pecan halves, 1/3 cup maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Preheat oven to 325 degrees. Add the oats, coconut, almonds, pecans, sugar, and salt in a mixing bowl and mix together. Add the maple syrup and oil to a saucepan and cook over medium heat and whisk until it's mixed thoroughly. Add the vanilla and whisk a little more. Now we'll put it in the oven and bake for about 25 minutes. That looks stunningly delicious. Nice and toasty. Yum, 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 yum. Now we're gonna leave it out for a while so it can air dry a little bit and get to its maximum crispiness. It started making a crackling sound as it was drying up and crispening up. As you can see, it's like nice and crispy. It's been drying for about 15 minutes, I think. It's not too sweet, So good for your friends that don't like things that are too sweet. This would be great over like some coconut yogurt. Next, we're gonna make candied nuts. These are great on top of salads or as a garnish, and also just for plain old snacking. They're a crowd pleaser and people are gonna love them. Here's what you'll need to get started. 1.5 cups of pecans and 1/2 cup of cashews, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice. I like to make my own. I'll put a link in the description. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup dried chopped cranberries, and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Next, we're gonna toast the pecans over a low heat. We're gonna toast them for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Sufficiently toasted, we're gonna add all the remaining ingredients except for the cranberries. We're gonna add those last. Don't forget some of that spice. Don't forget some of that cute pumpkin spice that I made. Yeah. Here you have it, DIY gifts in jars. These will keep for about a month probably. And they're super good. Like I said, on salads or just a snack on. I need a cashew. Where's a cashew? There we go. Be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching and happy holidays.